Hey! There literally is no effing around with this one. Hey! 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 Who goes there? Much appreciated.
Welcome to Brews with Beck.
Welcome back into a very happy yet nightmarish Sunday on Brews with Beck. I'm Dan. How the hell are you? It's great. This beer in front of me, I've had one of the beers before that my buddy Pete sent me. Big bad boy, and this guy does not mess around. Nightmare Brewing Company out of Bayshore, New York, which if you don't know what that is, it is a hamlet and census designated place in the town of Islip, New York, not too far from Long Island. If you know about this area, please comment below, let me know. But there's only 3 things that they want you to know about this brewery. Phantom Brewery, whore, death metal. Got it? And yeah, this beer in front of me / this nightmare in front of me is quite insane. 15.1 on the Richter. Just gotta ring it a bunch. Tap in. Holy shnikes. I'm gonna read on the back of the can and tell you what it says. Matricide, which by the way is killing of one's own mother. Damn. Imperial Stout with almonds, almond paste, lactose, and cold aged on Ecuadorian cacao, Madagascar vanilla, and toasted coconut. Horrifying can, and now I will tell you about it. By the way, 5,200 people have tasted this, giving it a 4.1 out of 5 and let you know what I think. Alright, I want you to really hear the explanation of this one. I'll try to say it quickly. Let me start by saying that I love my mother and that she is an amazing parent. That being said, this is her being stabbed through the head with a paintbrush. Born and raised in Chicago and graduating from the Art Institute of Chicago, she's always had a passion for art and life. She's always supported my dream of brewing beer and even went as far to help me brew in her kitchen. It was only fitting to honor her by bringing her out to brew this batch with me, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we did making it. Goes on to say the Greek word Meraki, putting something of yourself into your work, and the quote, they died doing what they love, came into mind paying homage to her. There could be nothing more poetic and literal than painting the Reaper into a self-portrait only to manifest himself, so he kills her and adds to her painting. Holy. The label also features the colors of the Chicago flag along with the colors of the wrapper of her favorite candy bar. Kind of think it's Almond Joy, in which I tried to emulate with the ingredients. I don't know. That's just my guess. Cold aged on Ecuadorian cacao, toasted coconut, and roasted almonds for over 6 weeks gives off complex boozy aromatics of coconut and almond, deeper, heavier aromatics and flavors of fudge, black cherry, figs, and dried apricots, invasively vicious coconut notes on mouthfeel, almond almost comes off like amaretto, crisp fudge brownie edges, astringent bite of flavored coffee at the finish. That is a mouthfeel, and man, scary ass can. Let me know if any one of y'all has. See, picture of his mom. This is crazy. Oh, just a small fact on the can. Brewed and canned for Nightmare Brewing by, looks like Great South Bay Brewery, Bayshore, New York. I'll finish with that. I got this at Handy Market for, I think it was $10.99 a can. Thank you to Mark, Harry, and all the gang there. Can't wait to try this one, and let's begin. Happy Sunday. Nightmare Sunday. Alright. Do me a small favor in this nightmarish Sunday. Help me out and bring a little good morale to that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. That way we can sit down with cold, nightmare-looking drinks like this anytime you want. Damn. Alright. Please like and subscribe. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Alright. Well, didn't keep carbonation very long, but we'll see how it is. Cheers. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, definitely get some chocolate, vanilla, almond right off the bat. I could probably say I get a little coconut. It's not heavy yet, but maybe even like a little licorice and cola. I'm not even joking you, but this is going to be a big behemoth. So, alright, cheers to your Sunday. 15.1 on the Richter. Dang. Alright, no words, just emotions. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And let's drink this big damn beer. Bill Lamb beer. Let's go. First thing I can say is candyish oak and almond, some sweetness, some roasted coffee and some chocolate. I would say mouthfeel in this one is about 90 out of 100. I mean, I've had thicker, but it is getting syrupy and yeah, pretty big. That's what she said. If I did not know this was a big 15.1, what would I think it is? There's definitely no mistaking that it's boozy. I mean, floor on this one is 12. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I would have guessed. I feel like I'm even getting some light caramel on this one. Oh yeah, definitely getting some black cherry that's pairing well with like the chocolate in there. Yeah, this is definitely boozy. I probably would have guessed 14, so wouldn't have been quite enough, but I would have guessed you know, it's a boozy beer. All right, I'm gonna look what other people were saying about this. See what I think about it. Give it a grade. Go enjoy my Sunday, but man, yeah, this is boozy right in your face. All right, I'm gonna break up the nightmare with a palate cleanser that is not sweet. Añejo tequila. Let's go. Cheers to Nightmare Brewing and Bay Shore, New York. Biggie ups. Happy Sunday. Woo! I'm gonna have some ice water after this, baby. All right, I just had my wife taste this. First thing she did, she just came through the door and had a sip, and she just said, "Oh my god!" And then I was like, "What flavors you get?" Alcohol. She finally had another sip, and I told her what was in it. She did get a little bit of the, you know, cacao and vanilla, but did not get that coconut. And yeah, the coconut is, I'm sure people get coconut more often than I do, but I'm not sure I would get coconut on this. All right, let's get to the comments. One person said, "I like it. It's not cloying sweet, but there's a little something there, but it's not hot or boozy. Very nice. 4.5 out of 5. Okay. Okay, this comment right here is probably my favorite. Another day, another stout, big and boozy with an ABV to help me sleep after soccer. Lots of cacao and roasted coconut for me. Coconut rules. I'm cool with this one." Doesn't give it a grade though. On the downside, someone said not as good as it should have been according to the description and the ABV, but still, yeah, gave it a mid grade. On the real down, someone said pretty disappointing overall with none of the adjuncts really shining through. Just a boozy and rather thin stout. It's not thin. It's just not I don't get carbonation from it, but I'll give it a half point for the deranged can art though. It is. Now, last one, solid lineup of adjuncts. Nothing comes across overwhelming or synthetic, so gets a thumbs up. Okay, then. I'm definitely starting to feel the booze, and I feel like I am getting a little bit of the amaretto note that you might get. I'm not gonna lie, this comes off almost like a chocolate almond, you know, black cherry coconut liqueur you might have, just because, again, not much carbonation and plenty of booze, which, again, it is 15%, so it is kind of a liqueur. All right, hopefully your day is going well. Let's finally give this one a grade. Stellar down to hell no. I'm not slamming this way too much. All right, now I'll understand the grade that I feel like 5,000 people have rated on an average. I don't love it because I feel like it is heavy. The carbonation's not much there, but there's still a good flavor there. But again, you don't need 16 ounces of this. I would be great with 3 ounces of this. That'd be a nice sample size. With that being said, I will give it right on the dot a 90 out of 100. You know, I understand the effort and the alcohol on this one, but would I take a Founder's Breakfast Stout any day over this? Yeah, but, you know, hey, interesting take. So, 90 it is. I'll give it just an A minus. Very strong, very boozy. Comes off, like I said, like a liqueur a little bit. Well, good Sunday. Please, for the love of God, help out my channel and give me a like and subscribe, and we'll see you out there. Drink some more beer.